Round and round she goes, where she stops nobody knows. Bernie H, good afternoon all. Thanks for popping in first in the live chat, Bernie. You're gonna get your 2 entries, Bernie H. It's nice chatting with you a little bit this morning. Bernie H. Shattered glass sports cards. Just gonna abbreviate it on the end there. Shattered glass sports cards is in 202, 203. So as soon as we hit 204, the 2-minute warning early birds will be done. Let me get my other stream here set up. Make sure my monthly giveaway, I can get the entries put on there. Hopefully you all are you ready for some football? 2002 Hall of Fame class today, and trivia and sports talk. Not a super long stream today, but we'll have some fun nonetheless. Chuck Dupree Sports Cards is in the house at 204. We had a 202 Bernie, 203 Shattered, and 204 Chuck Dupree ends the freebies. Ends the freebies. SC. All right. Let me get, and I'll give you an update here. I added all the entries from yesterday. We'll get another shot when we do our trivia in just a little bit here. Once we do our trivia. So, let's see, let me get everybody added in here real quick. We got Shattered Glass Sports Cards. Pretty sure, oh wait, yeah, that's right. Never mind, we're starting with a new wheel, but we already have 127 names on here. It's amazing how that gets filled out pretty quick. $127 entries over that. Oh, come on, Blonde. What'd you do with your main? I'm trying to remember what I did with it. Oh, that's right. Hold on. I'll figure it out where I put it. Where did I put it? I knew I said it somewhere, but where did I say it? Well, I'll look for it later. I know how many entries I got in. Diamond Princess is in the house. How you doing there, Diamond Princess? I am getting your mega box ready. And I'm getting Faith, Family, and Sports blaster box ready. And I am getting Bernie H's. He's my highest tier level now at the $50 tier. I am getting Bernie's monster box. He's got a monster box, which means he gets a mega box, a blaster box, and a Fairfield box. Repacked with his favorite teams. Of course, hold on, I gotta figure out what I did with that other clipboard now. Made it all nice and stuff and put everything on there, and No, I can't find it. I know it's around somewhere. If not, I can always make a new one. Can't remember. I was moving everything around. It's probably laying around here somewhere. Give me a second. Give me a second, because it's bugging me now. I put it over here. I don't know why I would have put it there. I've been trying to get so many different projects done. Maybe taking care of my eBay orders and different stuff like that. I'm probably just gonna make a new one anyway. Probably will have to, because it was only going to be the end of a short list there. But let me get Bernie H in here. Or, yeah, is it Bernie H? Here we go. And Bernie H has got the Pirates and the Yankees. That's my Patreons. Wonder if when I'll have to look in my wastebasket. Might have ended up in there somewhere. Or it might be in with my Griffey stuff. I will find it, that's for sure. And it'll be back out tomorrow. But we don't need that until the end of the month. I don't know what I'm doing. Steve Griffith! Steve Griffith! Long time no see. You know what? I gotta check something really quick before I put that in there. Because I think it was Steve. Let me just, oh wait, there it is. I found it. I had it in my book when I was working on Bernie H's info. That's what it was. There's our February giveaway with the prize tiers on it. Don't mind me. I'm just having one of those senior moments. Miss Southern Belle's in the house. Long time no see, sis. Miss Southern Belle. Let's see, I gotta get a 2 on here. A 2 on here. A 2 on here for Chuck. We got $5 super chat for Miss Southern Belle. She's gonna get on the wheel for the end of the month February giveaway. Miss Southern Belle. It has been a while. Happy February the 1st. Thank you there, Miss Southern Belle, for that $5 super chat. That's why I rang my super chat bell 5 times. And you get 5 entries into the February giveaway. Bell, 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 bell. Biggie Hurts in the house. Man, we got everybody showing up today. And I'm running behind, but that's okay. I gotta get Bell in here real quick. Alright, we got our tiers. We might be getting closer now to prize number 6. We already got 5 prizes on the wheel. We got over 125 entries. Actually, 27, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. We're going to be up to 138. We're going to be 12. Man, we're going to really blow away the prize wheel this month if we start going at this rate. This is only the first of the month. So I got all the trivia entries in, and just out of the back of my head, I think it was, trying to remember who it was now. I got the bonus entries, but that's what pushed us up really quick, was well over 25 to 30 entries, I think, on the wheel were from the trivia. We will be having a trivia right after the other stuff. I'm getting a box ready for you. It should be ready soon. Yeah, Steve, just want to hang out with me for a little bit here, because I'm pretty sure it was you. Did you end up moving or something? I need your new address, because I sent to your address in Pensacola, and your Christmas card that I sent out came back to me because I didn't have a new address. It said not delivered as addressed, and I took the little sticker off here, and it's 9345 apartment E4. That's the last address I had for you, so do me a favor. Well, if you're going to send me a package, I'll update your address then. How's that sound? But I was like, I don't have Steve's address if he moved and shipped it on me. So I'm glad you popped in here today. Wow, we're getting a whole bunch of people in here that haven't been here in a while. Bernie H, Biggie Hurt 35, Chuck Dupree. We've got 8 people watching. Got a little bit more viewers coming here starting this month. Kicked off yesterday. We got 8 thumbs up. We got 8 thumbs up, so we're doing good there. So don't forget, thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me if you can. Hey, crossover. Paranormal's in the house. So we are doing well. We are doing well. So for now, let me get in here and get all the new entries in here so I can get my wheel updated. We've got Bernie H. Let's see, we've got Bernie H. We've got Diamond Princess. Oh, Diamond Princess got in after the cutoff, didn't she? Okay. Why do you do that there? Alright, just so you know, Bernie, I put your whole name on the wheel. Okay. Or do you just want me to leave it as Bernie H? You let me know for sure on that one, alright? Alright. You just let me know there, Bernie. And I'll take the full last name off and just put the H on there. That way it'll keep your name still under cognito. Yeah, I have a different address. It'll be on the package. Alright, thanks, sir, Steve. I was like, man, Steve's been with me for a while now, and he must have moved, so now I don't know where he lives. Don't matter to me. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to let you know that's what I put you in as on my wheel of names. Okay. So I got your 50 entries on there for this month for your Patreon package. And don't worry that I have it listed as a Patreon. It just keeps it set in my mind. I know what it's for and how it's being handled. So, alright, so Bernie H. And then Shattered Glass. I think Shattered Glass was on here yesterday, wasn't he? Oh no, yeah he was, but he's not on this new wheel. So Shattered Glass sports cards. Okay. Paste. Once you're on here the first time. Oh, don't you dare. Okay, I just messed up. So now let me just open. Let me go back because I just knocked off too many entries there. I deleted something instead of adding, so you had to bear with me again. Good thing it's only today's entries I have to update so I can recover here. What? No. Oh my word, I just hosed everything. Oh no I didn't. Wait. Yes, good thing I have all this stuff here. No, sometimes you don't want to work with a senior citizen, that's for sure. But I can fix all this. Don't worry about it. Because I got all these right here. I just got to pull them out of the waste bin here, and we'll take care of everything in short order. And I'll fix that back. So I know what tier we're on. We got over 125 entries. So I got to get the other entries back on, don't I? They're all here. I just got to redo that later. Boy, I'm creating more work for myself. But what's new? I do that all the time. That's why sometimes I just hopped out of the shower, put my clothes on, got in here, and went live. There we go. So for now, and I will add the other ones on. Actually, I'll add these on the wheel, so don't worry about them. I'm just going to keep track of what I have to add on the wheel, and we'll do that later, okay? I'm going to put this away, this away. We're going to get ready for, are you ready for some football? And we'll get ready for our football content for today. Don't matter, yep. Hello, God is great. Hey, God is great. God is great is in the house. Shattered sports cards. Let's see. Was that shattered glass sports cards? You did send me your address, didn't you? Wait. No. Thinking of somebody else. Never mind. Just making sure everything is up to date here. All right. So shattered glass, you keep hanging out with us for a week and you'll turn into a blue wrench too. Bernie H, as you can see, you're on the blue wrench crew. Actually, let me do one other thing real quick here. I'm going to save that, and I know now I have to add yesterday's trivia for the giveaway, and I'll update all this, and we'll have it all up to snuff by that time later. So we do know that we have 125, 136 entries for sure. I think it's closer to, I think it's 140 something. I think it's 140 something altogether. No, I was thinking of who else was here yesterday beside Shattered Glass Sports Cards. There was another one from another channel that joined our group yesterday. I think it was that one. He ended up winning. So, boom. Appreciate that. As you can see, my tip jar is slowly filling up there. My tip jar. Right there. So, without further ado, though, we're going to get into our content at hand. Are you ready for some football? We refresh the chat so I know where we're at. Get that up here. Get this up here. And let's get into... So right after the football, we'll have the trivia, and then if anybody wants to talk baseball or any other sport, I'm more proficient and prolific in baseball, more than anything else. But believe it or not, the person that got me started on doing the Football Hall of Fame was Fanatic Connecting Guru. When he was doing his other content, more baseball related, he decided to go a different route. But that's okay. We're still friends. And he said he would watch every episode when I did this. Hopefully he's watching the replays. If he does, he can make sure he puts something in a comment of a video. That way I know he's watching, but he hasn't commented to many of my football videos, so I don't know for sure if he's really watching. But Fanatic Connecting Guru, if you're watching some of this, make sure you leave me a comment so I know you're watching the videos. It would be appreciated. Alright, so again, for today's Hall of Famers, we're going to be doing George Allen, Dave Casper, Dan Hampton, Jim Kelly, and John Stallworth. Dragon Fan Tim's in the house also. I sent you mail. You should see it Monday. Oh, thanks there, Dragon Fan Tim. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Looks like I've got a bunch of inbound packages. I can't wait to open them up when I get them in the house. If I start getting overwhelming numbers of packages, what we'll do is I'll open one up every day, unless we just do a, as we get them in, I open them up. We'll see. But let's get started with our first Hall of Famer, George Allen. Let me get a drink of water real quick, since I've been running around like a flustered individual here. I just realized I didn't put my football jersey on, but that's okay. We'll go with the plaid look today. All right, so George Allen was a head coach, class of 2002. During his career, he did 131 career trades. His overall record in the NFL was 118 wins, 54 losses, and 5 ties. And he played in 12 seasons in the NFL. And his short quote that they have for him here is, "The future is now." In 12 seasons with the Los Angeles Rams from 1966 through 1970 and the Washington Redskins from 1971 through 1977, George Allen compiled 116 wins, 47 losses, and 5 regular season record as 5 ties as a regular season record as a head coach. A native of Detroit, Michigan, Allen had the reputation of being a coach who could transform perpetual losing teams into winners. The Rams, prior to Allen taking the reins in 1966, had experienced 7 straight losing seasons, including a 4-10 record in 1965. In Allen's first year with the team, they posted an 8-6 mark, and then won the NFL's Coastal Division with an excellent 11-1-2 record in 1967. That year, Allen was a virtually unanimous NFL Coach of the Year choice. Allen moved to the Redskins in 1971 to lead a team that had only one winning season in 15 years. Adopting the "Future is Now" theme, he made numerous trades, sacrificing future draft choices for veterans who could help immediately. In his 12 seasons in the NFL, he made 131 trades, 81 of them coming during his Washington tenure. Allen never had a losing season in 7 years with the Redskins. And the 1971 team finished second in the NFC's Eastern Division with a surprising 9-4-1 record. The next year, the team marched to an 11-3-0 record, an NFC Championship victory over Dallas, and a Super Bowl VII appearance against the Miami Dolphins. 3 times in the next 4 years, Washington had 10-4 seasons and wild card berths in the postseason playoffs. Allen, who was born April 29, 1918, attended Alma College, Marquette University, and the University of Michigan before starting his coaching career at Morningside College in 1948. He moved to Whittier College in 1951 to begin a 6-year tenure. Allen's first pro coaching experience was an assistant to Sid Gilman with the Rams in 1957. A year later, he joined the Chicago Bears as a defensive assistant in a rare move. He was presented a game ball following the 1963 NFL Championship game, in which his defense recorded 5 defensive turnovers. So there you have it, our first of 5 Hall of Famers for the class of 2002. Let's see, what do we got here? Go back. Who's winning the Super Bowl? I don't know. It's going to be what? Kansas City and Philadelphia, right? I think I'm right there. Tim, whoever pays off the most referees. Hey, Dragon Fan Tim. Hello, Chuck and Biggie. Half out loud shattered. Look at Donald chugging that vodka down. It's not vodka there, Dragon Fan Tim. That would be a lot of vodka. I'd be really tipsy by the time the stream was over. It's my water. It helps me with my voice. Resurrect him and send him to the Browns. All right. All caught up on the chat. Let me get in here and you guys have fun in the chat. Resurrect him and send him to the Browns. There you go. All right, for our second Hall of Famer, we've got Dave Casper. Dave Casper next up. He's a tight end. He was in 5 Pro Bowls, 378 receptions, 11 seasons in the NFL, 52 touchdowns, and 5,216 yards. He's quoted as saying, "With the Raiders, we don't have to put up with any Mickey Mouse stuff. We don't have rules about keeping our chin straps buckled on the sidelines. We don't have coaches encouraging a lot of chatter on the practice field. The phony stuff is for losers. We're treated like intelligent human beings. We don't live by a lot of degrading rules. Our coaches don't harass us because they know we're winners." Tight end Dave Casper was an honorable mention All-America as an offensive tackle in 1972 and an All-America tight end in 1973 at Notre Dame. The Oakland Raiders selected him in the second round of the 1974 National Football League draft. Used primarily on special teams, his first 2 years in Oakland, he earned a starter's role in 1976 and quickly established himself as a dominant player, finishing the season with an impressive 53 catches for 691 yards and 10 touchdowns. His outstanding play invigorated the Raiders' defense with a blend of pass catching and blocking that culminated in a 32-14 victory over the Minnesota Vikings in Super Bowl XI. Nicknamed the Ghost by his teammates, Casper was not only a great receiver and blocker, he was also a clutch performer. 2 of the game's most memorable plays involved the sure-handed tight end in the 1977 AFC playoff game between the Raiders and the Baltimore Colts. It was Casper's 10-yard touchdown reception that ended the double overtime affair, 37-31 in favor of the Raiders. Ghost to the post. The game is called in reference to Casper's 42-yard reception route that set up the tying field goal at the end of regulation. Early next season, Casper again pulled his team from certain defeat on a play that would forever be remembered as the Holy Roller. Down 6 points to the San Diego Chargers with 10 seconds remaining in the game, Raiders quarterback Ken Stabler fumbled the ball. The ball rolled 13 yards to the Chargers' 11, where their running back Pete Banaszak batted it down the goal line. At the 5, a quick-thinking Casper continued the ball's forward progress with his foot before finally falling on it in the end zone for the game-winning touchdown. Casper played 6.5 seasons with the Raiders during that time, and he was named All-Pro, All-AFC 4 times and was selected to play in 4 Pro Bowls. Midway through the 1980 season, he was traded to the Houston Oilers for a first-round and 2 second-round draft picks. There he was reunited with Stabler, who was traded to the Oilers at the start of the season. Casper finished the season with 56 receptions and was named to the 5th Pro Bowl in 1984 after a brief stint with the Minnesota Vikings. Casper returned to the Raiders, finishing his career with 378 receptions for 5,216 yards and 52 touchdowns. So there you have it, Dave Casper, our second of 5 Hall of Famers. And we didn't get anybody else chatting there. But that's okay. We've got double digits, thumbs up. Man, see if we can get to 20 today. See if we can get to 20. Whoever's here, sorry I can't stay, Donald. Everyone is going to visit my parents before church tonight. Love, peace, and chicken grease, everyone. All right, Big Ray. Or Biggie. Sorry, Big Ray, Biggie. Thanks. And have a good night at church tonight. We'll be heading later in about 4.5 hours. Our church services on Wednesday are 7 p.m. 7 p.m. So let's get ready for our third of 5 Hall of Famers, Dan Hampton. Dan Hampton. You get the chat refreshed here. Hey, Boomslang's in the house. Is Boomslang here? There it is. Mickey's here. There you go. You hit 10. Now we're working for 20. Now we're working for 20. All right. So Dan Hampton looks like he was a defensive lineman, a defensive tackle, and a defensive end. Looks like he played defense his whole career. 6 All-Pro selections, 4 Pro Bowls, 57 sacks, and 12 seasons in the NFL. He's quoted as saying, "I think a lot of it has to do with just attitude. I have to think it's some type of insecurity. I really feel like I'm missing out if I'm not part of playing on Sunday." Dan Hampton was a first-round draft pick of the Chicago Bears in 1979, following an All-American season at the University of Arkansas. An outstanding and versatile defensive lineman, Hampton would play 12 seasons with the Bears. 6 times he earned first or second team All-Pro honors as either a defensive tackle or a defensive end. Nicknamed Dynamo for his ferocious style of play, Hampton persevered through 10 knee surgeries and numerous other injuries as he became recognized as one of the game's most dedicated players. Hampton was an impact player even as a rookie. In his first season, he was credited with 70 tackles, 48 of which were solo efforts, as well as 2 fumble recoveries, 3 passes defensed, and 2 sacks. In 1980, he led the team in sacks with 11.5 sacks, and his 73 tackles were the most by a Bears lineman. His play earned him first of his 4 Pro Bowl invitations. In the 9 games strike-shortened 1982 season, Hampton played right end, led all the Bears with 9 sacks, and was second with 71 tackles. One major publication selected him as the NFC defensive most valuable player, and he was also named to the first All-Pro team. Injuries slowed the promising lineman in 1983, but he still managed to record 5 sacks in just 11 games. Hold on just a second here. I believe these get so dusty sometimes. I didn't put my handkerchief in here. Pardon the unbuttoning the shirt here, just so I can grab in here and try and clean my eyeballs. I was wondering why I couldn't read that thing. I was struggling so much. My glasses are all... Now I can't see. Now I can't read at all. There we go. The following season, although he missed one game with a hyperextended knee, his 11.5 sacks equaled his career best. It was for the 1985 season, however, that Dan and the Bears' defense is best remembered. That year, the stingy Chicago defense allowed just 198 points and shut out both opponents in the NFC playoffs. The Bears went on to destroy the New England Patriots 46-10 in Super Bowl 20, allowing just 123 total yards and sacking Patriot quarterbacks 7 times. For his part, the versatile Hampton spent the first half of the 1985 season playing right tackle before moving over to the left defense and end spot for the remainder of the season. His aggressive play caused opposing offenses to assign extra blockers, ultimately freeing up other Bears defenders to make plays. Even with the added attention, Dan still managed to record 6.5 sacks, forced 2 fumbles, recover 3 fumbles, and defense 4 passes. Although 1985 may have been a high point in his career, Hampton continued to play at a high level until he finally retired in 1990, becoming just the second Bear to play in 3 different decades. There you go, Dan Hampton, our third of 5 Hall of Famers today. Next on the field, we've got Jim Kelly, the Denimal. Hey, 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 Chuck says, Aaron, Faith Family Sports, Aaron's in the house. Chuck, Hampton was an absolute beast. So you guys would know more about football than me. I like watching football sometimes, but I'm getting ready. This month I got to turn back on my Seattle Mariners so I can watch all the spring training games and watch some of the and all the season, the whole season. Matter of fact, still going to work and see if I can try and get tickets to the All-Star game this summer. That would be awesome to be there for the All-Star game. They're probably sold out already or something, but maybe I'll be able to snag some tickets some way. Yo guys, what's up? Ben AFK printing covers for my card binders. Ben AFK printing covers for my card binders. Oh, you're making covers for your card binders. That's pretty cool. I never thought about doing something like that for I could do a full sheet. I should come up with some kind of design for my covers on my binders. That way I could put covers on my binders. So, I mean, some of them you got where you could slip the stuff right in the front, but others you could just use a full page 8.5 by 11 sticker and just put that on the cover of the binder. Then you could always laminate it or something like that, I guess. But interesting. I'd need one for all my top sets. That's basically what I'd want. Would be like, actually I just want for the side, the binder spine. That would be kind of neat. But other than that, I digress. Let me go back to after reading the chat. Going to our 4th of 5. That Jim Kelly, is that who's up next? Yep. Excuse me. He had a passer rate. He was a quarterback, by the way. Passer rating of 84.4. 4 Pro Bowls, 11 seasons in in the NFL, 237 touchdowns, and 35,467 yards. He's quoted as saying, oh my word, I'm just using the copies of the year's wrappers. Oh, that's one cool way to do it, I suppose, for my top sets. On November 20th, 2021, Hampton was arrested in Winfield, Indiana on a charge of operating a vehicle while intoxicated. From that arrest revealed a blood alcohol content of 0.189. Dave family, Boomslang, hey cousin Tim, Titus, God is great. Wet that whistle, Donald. I know. I just wet the whistle, but I guess I'm going to have to wet it again. I shouldn't just chug it down. I should just... I think maybe, I don't know. Hope I'm not catching a cold. I don't think I should be catching a cold. He's quoted as saying, man, that just made it worse. I thrive on having everything put in my hands. I love being the guy who has to get it done. I've always been that way. If I made the big play, we were usually very successful. If I didn't, we usually lost. The Buffalo Bills selected quarterback Jim Kelly in the first round of the 1983 NFL Draft. However, the Miami Hurricane star opted to sign with the Houston Gamblers of the United States Football League. Kelly, in 2 seasons with the Gamblers, threw for 9,842 yards and 83 touchdowns. Wow, in 2 seasons? That's a lot of touchdowns. The USFL folded following the 1985 season, and Kelly, just prior to the start of the 1986 season, signed with the Bills. A strong-armed passer with a linebacker's mentality, Kelly lived up to his advanced billing, as he virtually rewrote the Bills' record book for quarterbacks. Only 3 players in NFL history had reached the 3,000-yard career passing mark faster than 8 times during his NFL career. He passed for more than 3,000 yards in a season, and 26 times he passed for more than 300 yards in a game. On September 13th, 1992, in a 34-31 shootout victory over the Steve Young-led San Francisco 49ers, Kelly passed for a career-high 403 yards. The Bills during the 1990s, with Kelly and teammates Thurman Thomas and Andre Reed, possessed a highly potent offense. Kelly's quick decisiveness and fast-paced no-huddle offense terrorized opposing defenses. He led the NFL in passing in 1990 and the AFC again in 1991. With his 101.2 passer rating in 1990, he became only the 5th quarterback to maintain a rating over 100 since the system was introduced in 1973. In 11 seasons in Buffalo, Kelly led the Bills to the playoffs 8 times in 17 playoff game appearances, including 4 consecutive Super Bowls. He passed for 3,863 yards and 21 touchdowns. At the time of his retirement, his 84.4 passer rating ranked 6th all-time and was 2nd when compared to Hall of Fame quarterbacks. His 35,467 career passing yards ranked 10th in NFL history. His 2,874 completions ranked 8th, and his 237 touchdowns ranked 13th. At the time of Kelly's retirement, only Fran Tarkenton, Dan Fouts, and Johnny Unitas, among the Hall of Fame quarterbacks, had passed for more yardage, and only Tarkenton and Fouts had completed more passes. So there you have it. Jim Kelly, our 4th of 5 Hall of Famers. All right, what do we got here? Seems like a bunch of people were chatting here. What's up, cousin Aaron? Tim, we're supposed to be celebrating him, not pointing out his faults. There you go. But Aaron, we all can't be perfect. You got to show what they do after being a pro. Remember what Christ said, "You who is without sin, cast the first stone." None of us are perfect, but have to see the good and bad. It was the USFL, Donald, but I at one time had that complete set. Kelly is the only star from that set I have. Hey, Italian Sports, when are you sending the Bucky stuff? I'm getting hungry for it. Boomslang, the only one I have from the USFL is Reggie White. I may try to get it out this weekend. I was trying to get some cards to send with it, but I don't have time to sort right now. And then Boomslang, I sold all the stars from that set. Still have all the commons and Kelly. But when you can send the cards, I'm slowing down on the cards and collecting vinyl records now. Oh my word, Dragon Phantom switched over to vinyl records. I know some people that do vinyl. Alright, refresh that. So John Stallsworth is our 5th of 5 Hall of Famers. Alright, looks like he's a wide receiver. Games played 165, receiving touchdown 63, receiving yards 8,723, 537 receptions, and 14 seasons in the NFL. He's quoted as saying, "I know I'm the primary receiver on every route. Even if the quarterback looks elsewhere first, I know I'll be open and he'll come back to me." John Stallworth played for the Pittsburgh Steelers for 14 seasons from 1974 to 1987. The 6'2", 191-pound speedster teamed first with Lynn Swann and later with Louis Lips to give the Steelers an unusually potent pass-perceiving tandems. Stallworth caught 537 passes for 8,723 yards and 63 touchdowns. All Steelers team records at the time of his retirement. A veteran of 6 AFC championship games and 4 Steelers Super Bowl triumphs, 9, 10, 13, and 14, Stallworth was named All-Pro in 1979 and All-NFC in 1979 and 1984. He also played in 4 Pro Bowls following the 1979, 82, 83, and 84 seasons. A native of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where he was born on July 25, 1952, Stallworth was an All-Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference receiver for Alabama A&M in 1972 and 73. And he was selected by the Steelers in the 4th round of the 1974 NFL Draft. Stallworth, blessed with great leaping ability and excellent speed, was the 82nd player taken that year. After a rookie year as an understudy, he became a starter in his 2nd season and held that job for the rest of his 165-game career. Stallworth did battle a series of fibula, foot, ankle, knee, and hamstring injuries that forced him to miss 44 regular season games. Stallworth, who scored the winning touchdown on a 73-yard reception in Super Bowl 14 against the Los Angeles Rams, holds the Super Bowl record for career average per catch of 24.4 yards and single game average of 40.33 yards in Super Bowl 14. He had 12 touchdown receptions and a strong string of 17 straight games without a reception in possession play. He also held Steelers team records for career single season receptions, career reception yardage, and his 64 touchdowns scored ranks 2nd behind Franco Harris. Following his retirement in 1987, Stallworth led the AFC with career high 1,000 395 yards gained on 80 receptions in 1984 when he was named the NFL Comeback Player of the Year. There you have it. John Stallworth, our 5th of 5 Hall of Famers. So hopefully you enjoyed our class of 2002 today. George Allen, Dave Casper, Dan Hampton, Jim Kelly, and John Stallworth. Hopefully you all enjoyed that. Okay, let me get back up here. My great uncle. We all have side hobbies. There we go, exactly. Oh yeah, I'm a collector. Cards, coins, stamps, cars, collector cars, just the little ones, not the big full-size ones. I'd have to have a garage like, who's that? Who hosted the Tonight Show for a long time, and then he's been showing all his nice cars he's got in this humongous garage that he has with all his old cars in it. That's cool, Tim. My other hobby is collecting money, so I can buy cards. There you go, Mickey. One day I'll be like Donald, retired and enjoying my cards all day long. There you go. I'm living the dream, Mickey. It's not all what it's cut out to be, trust me. I figured when Fanatics completely takes over the hobby, we will be too poor to buy a box of $500 cards or $30 a pack. So why not take up a new hobby? I like that. I wouldn't put it past them. Let's hope it don't get that bad, Tim. It's leaning towards that, that's for sure. Yep. Rest in peace, Franco. Jay Leno, there you go, Boom Slang, thanks. Not Johnny Carson, Jay Leno. Yep, Jay Leno, the car guy. That's what I remember him now that he's retired from the Tonight Show. All right. The Hobbyist, oh, Jay Leno. All right, we got 12 thumbs up. We're doing good. Let me get back to the chats here. All right, let me get back to the chats. Our trivia for today is going to be an easy one, but we'll see who gets it right first. We'll see who gets it right first. Trying to remember what the answer was. Yeah, okay. So, OP recovers from his burns. Who's that? Jay Leno? Did Jay Leno get burned some or something? Is that who we're talking about? Jay Leno? Interesting. Okay. Let me refresh the chat real quick and we'll get into our trivia and then we'll see what everybody wants to talk about. But let's see. I am where? Oh, we're almost at the hour mark, so that was pretty good timing. So, let me move this up here so you can see it. As soon as I read the trivia, it's going to be a true or false. So, it's entitled Awards, True or False. No American League team has had players win Most Valuable awards for 4 consecutive years. Is that true or false? Is that true or false? First one with the correct answer will get the 2 entries for today for our trivia. He's okay now, but wrecked a motorcycle last weekend, broke his kneecaps and a few ribs. Okay. Still waiting. Dragon Fan Tim got it. Dragon Fan Tim, you got 2 entries there, buddy. I'll read the answer in just a second here. So 2 for Dragon Fan. Dragon Fan Tim. right. Oh, before I read the answer, I want to give you the February 1st baseball birthdays. They got on here Paul Blair, Ron Woods, Ernie Camacho, and Tim Naring. Oh, by the way, I did find out in the back of this, these interesting facts here are as of 2021. So it's 2021 for this calendar, just in case anybody wanted to know. And I found I'll tear off easier here. And I'm going to put Dragon Fan Tim on here. So the answer is false. I'll kind of read it here. The Yankees accomplished the streak twice. The first was from 1954 through 1957. Yogi Berra won MVP in 54 and 55, followed by Mickey Mantle winning in 56-57. The second run was from 1960 through 1963. Roger Maris won in 60 and 61, and then Mantle won again in 62, and catcher Elston Howard won in 63. So yes, in answer to no American League team has had players win most valuable. Notice it said players, not player. Most valuable awards in 4 consecutive years. So there you go, Dragon Fan Tim. You got that entry for today. So now we've had today 2, 4, 6, 8, and 5, 13. It's true, 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 false. Roger Clemens fan. Welcome to the single. Welcome to the single. You're back again, Ryan. Roger Clemens fans, thank you for rejoining the single again. Got you written down here for 5 entries. We'll get you on the wheel of names there, Ryan. Thanks for popping up there. Got another channel member. So now I've got 2 again. I've had 1 for quite a few months now, but now Roger Clemens fans back again. Roger Clemens fans back again. Oh, we're almost at the hour mark. So I'm going to get things ready for the 2-minute warning to end the stream here. That's all we're going to do today. Let me get this so when you see it show up in the chat, I in the hospital last 5 weeks. Oh wow, what were you in the hospital there for, Ryan? Hope you're doing better. Are you better now? Are you back home? Hopefully you're back home, Ryan. Should have mentioned something before you went in the hospital. Could have been praying for you. I in the hospital last 5 weeks ago. Okay. So everybody pray for Ryan as he recovers. Pray for Ryan as he's recovering. But as soon as I post in the chat there for the 2-minute warning. All you have to do is what I'd want you to do is just type a 1 in the chat. Type a 1 in the chat when I hit the 2-minute warning. And you don't have to keep doing it. You don't have to keep repeating and spamming. You don't have to do that. Just do it once so I know you're still in the chat. It shows we still have 11 viewers. So if whoever types a 1 in the chat after I post the 2-minute warning, once the 2-minute warning's up, I'll see how many different people have signed up. Okay? So you'll get 2 free entries for being here, just like you do at the start of the stream. At the end of the stream, we're going to do the same thing. So as soon as I post it in the chat, then you can start and just type a 1. So I'll know you're here. I want to see how many 1s I can get, okay? So as soon as you see it show up in the chat, broke my leg and fell down in the snow. Oh, okay. Wow, so you were in the hospital for 5 weeks or 5 weeks ago? There we go. We got Boom Slang. Okay, we got, whoa, everybody's typing here. Let me see what time I started out. I'm just going to do it that way. Okay. So 3, 4. So the first person, what do we got? Roger Clemens fan. That's a Boom Slang. Bernie H. Roger Clemens fan. Faith, Family, and Sports. Dragon Fan Tim. Okay. That gives us what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1 so far. We got 10 viewers. Can we get a couple more 1s in the chat before we end the stream? And then I'm trying to think. I might pull out something old and just go through an old smaller set or something like that as a kind of like a preview. Might pull out a Cooperstown or something like that. But there we go, 5 of 10. Looks like we might have 5 of 10 here. Anybody else that hasn't typed a 1 that's in the chat still? One is the YouTube bot. 1 is the YouTube bot. What do you mean by that? I don't know. Somebody. Oh, is that if you're using the YouTube bot? Is that what that's for? That's okay. I just figured it's something so you could just type your chat in. You could put a thumbs up. You could say here. You could type in here. We could do that. Okay. Is that? I can't remember. Oh, I think Diamond Princess must use it because she uses a YouTube bot, right? Okay, there we go. Chuck makes 6 of 10. Oh, there we go. Chuck got in there at the 3:05 mark. So we're good to go. And 2-minute warning. I already put it in there. Okay. So let's see. We've got Boom Slang. We got Chuck. Chuck gets +2. Oh, no. Chuck gets a +3. He was here at the beginning of the stream. If you're here at the beginning and the end, you get a +3. So, I got Chuck, I got Boom Slang, Dragon Fan Tim gets a +2 or a +3. Okay. Faith, Family, and Sports. Roger Clemens fan gets a +2. Bernie H gets a +3. You get 5 today, Bernie. Okay, so what do we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. +2 for Boomslang. +2 for Faith, Family, and Sports. So today we gave, how many freebies today? 2, 4, 7, 11, 16. 28. 28 free entries today, and Miss Southern Belle with a $5 super chat gave her 5 entries. So, boom. Way to go, Chuck. And 2-minute warning. Chuck got just under the buzzer. So other than that, we will have some fun tomorrow. I'm going to add something else, but for our Throwback Thursday, we'll at least have a rack pack that I'm pretty sure Jason, Knockin'99, sent me this rack pack. So I'm going to open this one up. It's got at least one Hall of Famer. It's got a Dave Winfield on the front. Don't know for sure on the Houston Astros team leaders if there's a Hall of Famer on that one or not. Have to see what's on the other side. But we'll open that tomorrow. Wilma called, had to jump on the laptop. Oh, no problem. Understand there, Chuck. That's not a problem. Understand. All right. Hopefully Wilma's doing fine there in the Philippines. All right. So other than that, this has been Don Blomdahl, Hall of Fame veterans, sports cards, and more. Don Blomdahl Hall of Fame, sports cards, and more. Having been live to you with Are You Ready for Some Football? 2002 Hall of Fame class and trivia and sports talk. Okay, so you all take care. Like the fanatic connecting guru says when he closes all his videos, it's not just words, but be blessed. Lord bless you. We'll see you around the channels. Bye for now. We'll see you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with Throwback Thursday. And we'll probably do a small throwback set. Other than that, you all take care. We'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now. Say my goodbyes real quick here to Chuck, Bernie H, Boomslang, Dragon Fan Tim, Faith, Family, and Sports, Roger Clemens Fan, Bernie H, Faith, Family, and Sports, Boomslang, Roger Clemens. See if I can get some. Steve Griffith, that was here. The Hobbyist. Hobbyist came in for a while. Appreciate everybody who showed up today. We got up to 12 thumbs up. And earlier I know we had some different people up here. God is Great was here. Bernie H, Shattered Glass Sports Cards. Steve Griffith again, Miss Southern Belle. There's Miss Southern Belle's super chat with that little guy tooting his horn partying. Diamond Princess was here. I gotta hop over to Diamond Princess's channel when I find her live again. Or go to her information for her Patreon. That's what I need to do, really. Alright. So until then, you all take care. We'll see you all tomorrow.